Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a wash and go, a very anticipated video. I am going to make this intro short. As you can see, I am using the pomegranate and honey leave-in from Ellae Organics, the melanin hair care multi-purpose oil, and eco styler gel to accomplish this wash and go. Now, I'm not going to talk too much in this because I have a very detailed opinion on how I felt about this wash and go. And as you can see here, that is pretty much what I use those three products to achieve this wash and go. This is my second time attempting it with my hair at this length. I've done wash and goes in the past, but when my hair was really short in my TWA phase. But trying it now, it was interesting. It was pretty interesting. As you can see, I also used a Felicia Leatherwood brush to help kind of get that curl poppage, get the product evenly throughout my hair. I also did shingling. I coiled each curl, as you'll see here. So I tried different things, and you'll see throughout this video how my hair looked. And again, I will tell you all my feelings about this wash and go towards the middle of this video. So in the meantime, just enjoy the process of me applying these products, and I will see you soon. Okay guys, so I just wanted to hop on here, just real raw, real honest about my feelings on how I feel. Oh, hello. Feelings on how I feel. Anyway, so as you guys know, I'm a twist out girl. Y'all know I love my twist outs. And I have not done a wash and go since I big chopped. Wash and goes were it for me when I had my, TWA. Twist outs didn't really work out too well in that period. And I realized that certain styles work for certain people, certain hair types, based on your hair needs and just preference as well. So as you guys saw in the video, I did do the wash and go. I know that Eco Styler gel is literally the only gel that is going to tame my hair. I've used that always when I've done my wash and goes. I've added oil just to kind of, produce some more moisture for my hair, because usually with my twist outs, that's what helps to lock in that moisture for me. My curls are more exposed. And so these are my results. My hair is pretty much, I want to say, like 94% dry. Like I literally did this early in the morning, like 10 o'clock in the morning, so that I had all day to let my hair dry, because I knew when I wanted to go to sleep and, put my hair in ponytails, that I wanted it to be pretty much majority of it to be dry. So I did allow that throughout the day. So my thoughts really on just the first day of doing a wash and go, I don't know how to feel, to be honest. I'm used to just, I wash my hair, I come out, I do the twist and keep it going. As far as like the process of putting, the product and everything, it was only just maybe high maintenance because I was filming it. But if I were doing it like still in the shower on my own or outside the shower, then it would have been okay. It wouldn't have been it wouldn't have taken any much more time than if I were doing twist. And really, I always do chunky twist anyway. I don't really do too much more than that. The drying process, I have to say, is probably the most aggravating. I don't really care for diffusing, and I don't have a head dryer, nor do I want to invest in one, especially because I don't do wash and goes like that. And I kind of just normally let it air dry and let it do its thing. Really, my hair is going to do what it wants to do. That's what I notice, at least. And when I talk about this in any way, I don't like say it to bash wash and goes, or people who do it, they shouldn't be doing it, or everybody should be doing twist outs because I do twist outs. You do what's good for your hair. At the end of the day, that's what this boils down to. Do what works for you. And I personally feel that wash and goes are just not it for me. The shrinkage level is like, whoa. I don't think I've ever seen my hair shrink this much ever at this length. And my hair is like down to here, stretched. So that is just like the shrinkage, it went there. It went there. So, and I just don't like the placement. Like it just, even if I were to do like a no part, the thing is, I'm going to give it another day or two. I'm going to see how it looks tomorrow. I will show you on here how it looks after a day of being stretched overnight. If I'm kind of okay with it, then I will go ahead and do another day and show you how that looks as well. I'm actually about to go do some makeup right now to see, because I kind of want to see how I look with like doing my makeup looks with wash and go. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like I don't know what I look like with makeup on with my hair styled like this. So I'm going to see how that looks. I've pretty much tried, a few techniques when it comes to wash and goes, whether it was done professionally by someone else or I've done it. I also noticed too, this is the most healthiest my hair has been. When I've done wash and goes, it's when my hair was kind of in an altered curl pattern, because I was adding heat to my hair. I was coloring it, so it wasn't this curly and coily. So I was kind of okay with wash and goes then, because it was kind of like it did sit in place and it did what it was supposed to do, versus now it's just, oh, there is so much like texture and thickness and density and all of that involved. So it really just, it showed its true colors. So I'm gonna go do a makeup look real quick, show you guys what I look, and I'll show you guys what I look like, and then I will hop back on here between tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, and then you know, I think my choice is pretty much gonna stay the same. We'll see if I feel differently after it's stretched a little bit. But I wanted to do this for you guys because so many of you asked me, do a wash and go LA, do one, how does it look, don't give up. So I gave you what you wanted. So let's see how this turns out for the remainder of the next day or two. But just to show you close up how these curls are looking, I mean, the curl poppage is great. The definition is amazing. I have to say that I do enjoy that the most. But anything other than that, I don't really care for. So I'll be right back in just a few moments and show you what it looks like with makeup. Okay, so this is me after doing some makeup. And maybe I feel 5% better with my hair. But let me tell you why it's only 5%. The amount of picking and separating and pulling that I had to do to get a measure of volume. While I was doing my makeup, I put my hair in 2 ponytails on the sides just to see if I can stretch it a little bit. So after taking it down, of course, it conformed to the scrunchies in just that little bit of time. So I can't imagine if I do this overnight, the amount of like finessing I'm gonna have to do with my hair. I'm still gonna give it another day, but I don't think it's gonna go past that. Not sure. But I at least was able to get a little bit of, you know, some volume, some oomph, a little something just to kind of get me through while doing my makeup. So again, we'll see tomorrow. We'll see how we do. And I guess I'll give my final verdict at that point. I mean, it's okay for right now. But it's just, I don't appreciate, like, my shape is not being displayed with the wash and go. It's not, you know, this side looks okay, but like this is like my side where I get my layers a lot. I'm looking in the camera of my phone, by the way. So like just this area right in here, like it's not listening. And I also think it's because while I was doing that, there were parts of my scalp that were still a bit damp. So it's like, excuse you, I didn't finish drying it, so the shrinkage is just coming out like crazy. So I don't know, guys. I'm still, you know, it's a little bit better. This is getting a little bit more like me, but the amount of stress that I have to go through to get it the way I want it, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it one more time, but listen, twist out queen all day, every day. So I'll see y'all in 24 hours. Well, maybe not 24, but another 12 hours. Okay guys, well, let me take this off so that won't be distracting. So this is how my hair looks after I took it out of those 2 ponytails. I did have to sit in front of the mirror and separate and move my hair around. I did not pick it any further, just because, I mean, at this point, my roots and my scalp are so thick, like I can't even think about getting a pick through this hair. Honestly, I'm gonna show you again in a few hours, see how it looks, if it shrinks more, if it just kind of finds its place, because usually after I take my hair out the ponytails, I have to give it some time to like find where it wants to be. But all in all, really, I feel very, I don't know, half and half about it. There are some pros and cons when it comes to the wash and goes. But I have to say, I will always just lean towards the twist out. That's just always gonna win in my favor. So I either tonight or tomorrow, I will separate my hair and twist it. I'm debating if I wanna just go in the shower and do a co-wash real quick and then just twist it. Cause my hair, I put a lot of gel because as you see in the video, like I had to put a good and generous amount of gel so that it can really get some definition. One thing I also will say that I did not do, that I really didn't put any thought to, was using some type of curl cream, like a cream underneath the gel versus just a leave-in and then a gel on top. That also can contribute to the reason why it didn't come out like completely like moisturized for me. But I mean, I have to say, just in general, when it comes to wash and goes, my hair never feels moisturized as it does with a twist out. My hair is able to retain moisture a lot more when I do it in a twisted style. So maybe I'll give it one more try and try it with a cream and a gel. We'll see. But I don't plan on trying to perfect this because I just, you know, I like what I like. But I'll show you guys one more clip and see how it looks in the middle of the day. But I wanted to at least do this video for you guys and let you know that I am flexible. I could try and see what works for me, and I just know that this is just not in the bag of first priority when it comes to styles. So let me know what you guys think of wash and goes. Do you try it? Are you a twist out person? Are you a wash and go person? And again, this is not a bashing video. Wash and goes are poppin'. They're great, just like twist outs are great, but it all is dependent on what you prefer, what works for your hair, and what's essentially also going to help your hair. Because if you do a style that is not going to keep your hair moisturized, or you can't stretch the style, or you're doing a lot more manipulation, which I do find that I was doing with this style, then it's not really for you. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing that, then your hair is not going to flourish and it's not going to grow. It's not going to be healthy. So keeping all those things in mind, and I'll show the extra clip towards the end and show you guys how it looked. Okay, so this is about 2 hours later, and this is how my hair sat. So here's the thing, and I know I'm probably the most indecisive individual ever, and just am all over the place with my feelings on this. At the end of the day, again, as I mentioned before, wash and goes, I'm not against it for, in general, as far as a style. I just feel like for me right now, I haven't fallen in love with it, and maybe it's because there's a technique or certain products that need to be coupled together, whatever the case may be. But for now, and just for my energy levels, really, because now I'm about to go in the shower and just do a quick co-wash, because I can't like manage my hair this thick. Like it's so dense, and I'm grateful to have thick hair, but it's a lot. It's a lot. But I wanted to show you guys at least what my hair looks like attempting a wash and go, and maybe we'll revisit this again like once the weather gets, you know, warmer, and, you know, figure something out. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being patient with me and understanding my feelings on wash and goes. But maybe we'll come back and revisit this later and see if it can be a little bit better. But you already know, twist out queen all day, every day. I'll see y'all later.